Welcome. We are live and direct. Sasa vile nimeshiba. Sasa tunaanza enda kazi. We want to talk about the shoe game. We've already said shoe games. Shoe game yako iko strong. We want to talk about how that is, how different shoes, different styles that are now emerging trends in the market. So one of the most popular you can see, of course, made popular also by Kina Sauti Sol na Nani, ni Ankara, but it doesn't stop there. You can do different designs, and we are joined by Ojwang and Moses. Karibuni sana. So I guess maybe let's start before we go into the nitty-gritty, and I know Moses amebeba vifaa hapa. Tell us, mulianza lini? How did you get interested na kuanza hizi EBs ya viatu?
So it's always been about my brother. Does so many of these shoes actually for himself. So he used to send me a lot to his fundi, who is Moses. So any other time angenituma enduka ntienge kiatu pea 2 viatu pea 3. So on the way I'd meet up with people. They'd ask me, umetoa hivi viatu mzuri hivi, naweza pata pea zangu, naambia hizi si zangu. So every other time watu wangenuza the same question. So I ended up saying, what if I made it for them without my brother knowing, and then I benefit from it? So finally, after finishing school, I just finished school 2014 from Jericho. So after finishing, I said I must do something. I just can't wait. You know, right now, being employed is actually not a thing for everybody. Actually, not someone like me. So I said, let me venture into this. So every other time, I just get an order, and then I do it. So it was motivated by my brother. And then yes.
So brother yako ndo ali motivation.
Yeah, ndio motivation.
But then also here I can see different types here. So it's not just Ankara you do.
Yeah.
So there's this one, and then there's also this other one right here.
Yeah.
So explain to us about this one.
So this one, someone ended up asking, is it only Ankara you guys can do? Are you limited to that? And then, being the kind of person I am, you can't just limit yourself. So long as there's money, it's worth the risk taking. Yes. So I actually told him, what do you want? He said he just wanted something happy, could have to go, he can use it for a party at night. So I actually I just told him, you need something shiny. You must stand out. So actually I just went for this, and then it made him happy. This is not his pair actually. Someone else came and said he wants the same thing. So actually that's what we did again.
So this is a different material.
This is a different material, but it has to be, there's a way it has to be so that si rahisi, and then it has to be with lazima itumwe vizuri na leather. Because
so bado kuna leather hapa.
No, it the base. Leather has to be the base, so that it takes the shape well.
Alright. Na sasa pengine Moses atuelezee process inaanza aje?
Yeah, process kwanza ni vizuri kuenda vifaa. Kuna hii kifaa inaitwa punches.
Inaitwa punches.
Yeah.
Na kama ni kina miamuto. Punches.
Alafu hii ni pincers. Tulifundishwa wakati tulikuwa shuleni. Alafu hii makasi kawaida na brush ya kupaka. Alafu this one, hii ni last. Kazi yake ukishashona hii hapa zinaitwa uppers. Ukishashona hii top kabla ikue kiatu inaitwa uppers. Sasa hiyo ndio hii last ina shape kiatu hiyo. Ina shape kiatu.
Na sasa kuna tunasema inaitwa last.
Ukishashona ikue hivi.
But hii inaitwa
hii ni last.
Na sasa kuna different sizes ama unatengeneza una shape kwanza hapa alafu
hizi ziko different sizes. Tunanunua kutoka kwa duka. They are imported. Alafu locals ni kama hizi mbao. They are also uppers. Alafu lazima kuwe na pattern. This is a pattern. Lazima prepare pattern. Ndio inachukua hii design sasa.
So ukishakuwa pengine unataka hiyo Ankara, unachukua hiyo material ndio unaiwekelea hapo unaikata.
Sasa
kwa kama material full ama
hiyo leather you trace on this pattern. Alafu kisha trace unachukua hiyo material inatakikana, kama ni ankara ama material yote ile, kama tuseme kama hii shining, unawekelea juu yake with glue na stick on, alafu unaikata vizuri. Hapo hiyo unaunganisha na lining yake pia the same pattern, unashona na charani. Sasa ndio inakuja inakuwa na this design. Sasa hii design ndio inaitwa, hii kishashona hivi inaitwa uppers. Inaweza kuwa ya hiyo ya shoeless, inaweza kuwa hii sasa inaita hii ni loafers ama dolly shoes.
Dolly shoes, the most popular shoes ya wasichana in Nairobi yetu. Ni dolly shoes. And it's actually a good design, so it's both for ladies and men.
Yes,
we do for both.
Not limited.
And
even for the mothers. You see, this is for them. We're not limited just because we are. We're not limited.
But this is for ladies.
That's for ladies.
Ni different. You sasa naona sasa hii utakuwa na naitwa nini ulisema uppers, kuna uppers. So it will be different for the kama design kama hii.
So pattern ya hii inakuwa ya different pattern. Sio kama hii, lakini inakuwa somehow curved. Kwa sababu hii iko curved. So hiyo ndio inatengeneza inakuwa uppers ya dolly shoes.
Also ndio itokeleze hivi. And is this just part of design, just playing around with the thing, because online ankara in suede?
You don't just play around. The customer, the good thing about these shoes, the customer comes with their own demand, their own desire. So they say, I already have this. So if I still have this fabric, I could make a short of this fabric so that it matches with whatever I'm wearing on the upper side. So if she comes and says the dress has some traces of black, and then it has this fabric again, so we actually have to make it to what she wants. She'll just come, say she does not know really what she wants, but then we'll give her the idea, then she can choose from that.
And then the different soles and everything as well.
Yes, this one is actually, you can look from this one. If you prefer this, but then some people may come and say they prefer this one because this one is flat. But then this one again, people like you who think the loafer, there are two types of loafer soles. So this one is the one people really love, but then there are people who are very simple, they go for this. So it's actually according to what you want.
Okay, so you also get to pick up the soles for them. And also I know this is like you're saying for the mothers, but is there, can you do the ones for like the normal heels? Ile ya kawaida na sijui wanaitanga platform.
Yes, actually that one can be done. It's always what the customer wants,
right? And
we are okay, we are at home with everything. So even if it's you, whenever you're told something, you don't say you don't know. Yes, you actually do what you call you work with service providers. If there's this company, if its Citizen has some news, and then another station wants to air the same news, you'll have to go to the other people. So we actually use other people where we don't know, and then as time goes on, we study the craft, then we make it ours again.
You mentioned
so
something.
We learn as we go on.
You mentioned something when you're talking about the material, and pia nauliza Moses pia. So the material yote naweza kuja hapa, any material can come on this. Because you said like mtu akikuja na nguo anasema nataka kama hii sasa, kama mimi sasa hii inaweza toka ikuja hapa.
Inaweza toka ikuja hapa,
inawezekana.
And how long normally ina take from design hadi final stage sasa tukue na kiatu? How long will it tachukua how long?
So long as we are set, so long as we have everything, it will only take a single day. But for express, there are some people who come like it's the norm of Nairobi. Tunaenda party kesho, people never prepare. They're always in a rush, last minute people. That's Nairobi. Naenda party kesho, sina kitu ya kuvaa, utanisaidiaje? Naambia ndakusort tu, what do you want? Nataka loafer, nataka heel, nataka nini. But that's express. it will call for a cost, for an extra cost. That's on the part of the customer. Yeah.
Ulisema kuna some of these things zenye ziko imported
Yeah.
na pia kuna sasa tuseme hebu tu walk through, let's say ushaweka hiyo nini hapa juu. After hiyo ndio tukue na final product, inaona kuna tuvibuya hapo, kuna
hapa hivi lazima kuna gambini glue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hii glue yake sasa.
Glue tutatumia ku stick. Yeah. Alafu pia tunatumia nini? Hizi zinaitwa tacks, msumali ndogo.
Tacks.
Yeah. Hizi tacks hizo ndio tunatumia kutack. Tunatumia kutack hii hapa sasa juu ya hii last. Inaitwa lasting. Sasa hapa hivyo ndio tunaishape ikuje kwa kiatu.
Yes, you know.
Lazima iweke balance. Alafu
interesting. Sisi inaweza kuwa kazi sana mtu kutoka express.
Tunasaidiana
for an extra cost. That's why it calls for an extra cost.
Na shape inaanza kuwa kama hii. Sasa ndio hii patina yake.
Okay. So but ukikosha kwa radio utaitoa huko ndani. Na so pia unaifixia tu hapa.
Unaifix tu hapo. Shavuta yote vizuri. You use the gum glue to stick it.
Interesting. So like I was saying, what are the challenges zenye pengine you know you face, both of you, anyone of you can answer, in terms of, you know, you say it's imported. What are the challenges there does the shoe game industry face, like who's making them custom?
So actually there are some people, I think they are more into what's coming out from outside. Because they don't feel like whatever is being made at home is good, is good enough. So actually that's one of the, it's actually, I think it's the only challenge. And then times like now, this election thing, every other person, business is low. Every other person is saying tulikuwa tufanye baada ya election, so actually we are on a go slow because of that. But then people have to believe in what we do here currently as Kenyans, and then lift each other up, because every other time people just buy things from outside, and actually some things from outside are even worse than what is being made here. So we just actually have to believe in what we have, and then we'll build each other from there. Actually, if you look at me, it's evident because most of my things it's actually from here. Yeah.
Custom build, buy Kenya, build Kenya.
I can only import a design, not the thing.
Not the actual
thing.
So what or who inspires you to do this, apart from, you said your brother, but what inspires you to
do all this?
Yes.
My background. I have a sister who is a designer, a non-designer. She's known as Yvonne Odhiambo. And then my mother used to make clothes too.
Yvonne Odhiambo
Afro Street.
Yvonne Afro Street.
Yes, Yvonne Afro Street. She's my elder sister. I'm the last born. Yes, I'm the last born. And then my brother, again, he's a very stylish person. My sisters too. Actually, it's almost, unafanya nini kusungu, actually, what are you doing about style? What are every other person, from my aunties, my people, it's very evident. So I just decided, because my people do it a lot, I do other things apart from this, but so because my you can do any other thing from our family, you must go to school. Yes, you must go to school, but then you end up just doing something about fashion. You end up just doing something about fashion. Even if wherever we go, it's always a statement. So actually I just wanted to get in, lazima ningepitia mahali in the scene. So I thought it was a good thing to come through from shoes, because any other time my sisters could come with shoes they've bought, and then venye kuna venye ningezuba tu nayo nashanga ikiatu imejengwaje. I look at the stitches, and then there was one of my sisters who's known as Tacha, ananiambia tu utakuja kukuwa fundi wa kiatu siku moja, but then it was not to actualize because I don't really have the craft as much as Moses does. So I thought to myself, instead of me, because I don't know the craft, I can just use someone, and then I'll still get the credit still goes to me because I have the idea. Yes, that's my inspiration. And then there's someone else, but again known as Anita. She's behind it too. She's very experimenting. She'll tell me, I've seen this, someone is doing this, so she'll be like, do you think you can do it? And then I'm always behind her. I must prove I can do it better than what you think is the best. So that's the competition I deal with.
So where can guys get these products? What are the social media handles that can guys get in touch with you? When I see Mose pia hapa na wrap up anaweka glue sasa. How can guys get in touch with you?
I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter. Facebook Don Sami, Instagram Sami Samiro or Don Sami. Again, you can still find
Sami Samir.
Sami Samiro. Sami and then just add Samiro.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Don Sami.
Don Sami on Facebook. You can get me from there. I'll sort you out.
That's Hapo Ndo Ziko.
Hapo Ndo Ziko.
Even though the final product will look, but sasa the glue has to dry. Sasa weke
kishamaliza inakuwa hivi. So after that
ndio
natoa hii last
kwa that's the shoe.
Na kiatu inakaa hivi sasa. Inakuwa hivi final product.
Yeah.
All right. So of course tunasema of course asante sana kwa kukuja both of you guys. So you said Sami Samiro, Don Sami across all social media platforms. You can get a hold of them. How much should this typically go for?
Actually 2,500 shillings only. Yeah.
Na express.
You have to add another 1,000 bob on top of it. Yes.
Express value. All right, but we'll say thank you so much. Be sure to follow him on social media as well. We're going to be taking a picture and we'll also post that as well, so you can see exactly the handles where you can follow him as well. Buy Kenya, build Kenya. That's the message that we're doing right here. So of course we want to go over to Shefali on the other side. Bado anapika wakimalizia huko na Joey, lakini kiatu ni hii brother meni size 14, lakini sijui kama kuna endo size yangu but tutawekelea coming soon.